Wow.
Hello. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream, or welcome back to stream. If you saw last night's stream, um, yeah, we're live again. If you missed out on last night's stream, do not worry. Oh, also, I would like to invite all of you to join me this stream. I would love to interact with you guys this stream. Um, my neighborhood is open. When I stream, my neighborhood is open. When I'm filming, my neighborhood's open. My neighborhood's open a lot, I'm gonna be honest. So, if you would ever like to join me on a stream or when I'm filming a video or anything, my neighborhood is normally open. Spoiler. But if you would like to join me, my neighborhood code is here. I will put it. That is this is my neighborhood code. So if you would like to join me, um put that thing in the neighborhood thing and then you could watch me do this. Yeah. So if you missed it, I'm sure the thumbnail kind of gives it a way of what it used to look like. But this is what it looks like now. Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? Sure. All self promo. Guys, look, me. I'm amazing. Wow, you should subscribe. Wow, look at that super cool sign. Ooh, super fancy. Um Yeah, this is kind of what we have now. I can already see floating lights. There's a lot. There's a lot left to do. The outside looks good. I'll give it that. It looks good so far, but I want it to be great. You know, it's good, but it could be great. It could be better, and I want it to be better. It will be better. Trust me, guys. We can make it better. That's what we're going to be doing. You can see that like there's so many issues like the floating lights, the fences, the more floating lights. And if we go inside, it only gets so much worse. This is all our kitchen stuff in our living room. The walls are like practically empty and everything's on one wall. If we go upstairs, this is like, I swear, guys, I'm a good builder. This is insane though. Like you can't even get to that bedroom. You wouldn't even know that's there. This is insane. So today is the day that we fix it all. Um, we yeah, not all of it probably, but we're gonna get as much done as we can. Once again, I would love to have you guys join. Here, let me see if I could actually pull up my neighborhood thing. I don't think this is gonna show too much. Um, okay. It doesn't look like I can like pull up the name, but whatever. We do not need that random pillar. We do not need these floating lights. And we do not need this random railing. You see, guys, this is like, this is how we get it done. Um, we have to do it. Ooh, you know, I thought about adding. I think I will add wall trims. I have the bottom wall trims on there as well, but I thought about adding like these wall trims, probably just the flat ones. Is that the flat ones? Yeah, that's the flat ones. And not everywhere either, but like the tops of parts, so flat. So like there. Oh, I don't think that's the flat one. That's not the flat one, is it? Um, is there one that's just fully just flat? Just stepped. Okay, I don't want stepped. Um, that is large. I think that's what I want, actually. Looking at it, I think that's what I want. Is the top. I might. I might custom make it actually. Yeah, I think I'll probably use structurals. Because that's just not working for me. Oh, we can fix the coloring, get rid of that. Move the hole. I don't want to get rid of the hole. I like the hole. You know, the hole's fun. Whimsical. In desperate times like this, we need as much whimsy as we can get. Okay. Um yeah, let me clean up the outside and then we can focus on the inside later on. So let's clean up all of like our mess from yesterday. These leftover lights, like there was a lot not done yesterday. Like these fences, I was debating if I wanted to swap them out. Oh, I think it is time to get rid of the festive railing. And we replace it with the rustic railing? Yeah. I don't like that color though. I don't hate that. Um, I don't entirely know what that is though, to be honest. No, oh my gosh. But no, I like that. It adds in more of the white. I feel like That's what I'm sort of struggling with in some spots is that I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough white and it's just going to be overpowering brown and red, obviously. Um, but no, I'm glad that I can have that. Can have that there, there. I wish that I could add like a fence up there, but unfortunately we cannot. That is the wrong color. No, it's not. Is that really correct? I guess. Okay. I would also like to add more of this pillaring, because it is ooh, a bird. It is on most of the house, but like I want it to be on all of the house, I guess. Like I would don't want it to just be like, oh, everywhere except for this one spot has it. So, we're gonna try and stick with as much consistency as we can with this house. That's the goal. I love that we are adding another one, even though there's already a pillar there. We're gonna need to move that. Rip. Listen, guys, it's okay because this entire nursery is going to be like completely redone. So it's okay, right? That's what I think. Why is why is one window open and the other's not? Why is there even curtains here? Let me just get rid of them. They're ugly. Um Also it's like peeping under the deck and I don't like that. Breaking the illusion. So instead, let's do that. Ta-da! Look at that, guys. Problem solving. Gonna get rid of those. Place it with our new light. Boom, bam, pow. Another problem solved. I think I do want to have a pillar where like these two roofs change. So like there. I guess it's not needed. Um or is it like a very tall roof? Do I have a short pillar? I'm so confused. Guys, is it like a shorter area? Okay. What just happened? I'm very confused. I guess we're just not gonna question that. Um, do we want a pillar there? Probably. Yeah. This door. We could either change it completely or we could keep it. There's nothing says we can't keep it. Let's see. Rustic. What do the rustic doors look like? They're cute. Like I said earlier, though, they're all very short. Um, I think that we could use the rustic doors, though. I think we could start with the rustic door. This is supposed to be a um sort of barn. Ooh. Um, This is supposed to be like a sort of barn house still. I like that. The master front door though. So I think, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna stick with. Doors, rustic. So we're going to have that and then this for the inside. They're all so little. Short. I think I'm just used to the tall. Still. There's gonna be a lot of room above doors. So we could do, honestly, we could do a lot with that room. Let me see. Decorations, wall decor. We could we could put like an entire shelf up there. I like that. I don't hate that. Um I say that a lot. But no, I think that looks good. I think that we should probably shape out this room. I think that we need to focus on the outside. What am I doing? That's what I think. Okay. I know I wanted more greenery out front in this little shrub area. I don't. I'm still deciding what I want to do with. I don't like that it is telling me what to do for that. Okay. Um, because we could either, let's see, how do we want to do this? Because we could do this, and I'm gonna test out both ways. Come on, stupid. Okay, so we could either have that be like the floor thing and have it carry on, and then just move that back. Um, and then I don't know. I guess like rotate this in a way. I don't. I guess that could work. Does look kind of weird though, kind of wonky. These could be moved entirely. We could also just completely get rid of these, honestly. They're cute. I like them. Oh, yawn, my goodness. Okay. They're cute and I like them, but my only issue is I don't know. I feel like I don't ever use them. I feel like they're just kind of here. So, because of that, I think I will just get rid of them. And then I do have an idea of something that we could put here. Let me save all of the food that I have though, because it's good food and I am not going to waste it. Also, I get these ducks back. Or delete that wall. Oh my gosh, that's right. They had decals on the front of them. I forget where my decals are, guys. Genuinely, if I ever try to replace them, it's gonna take forever. Because I don't use too many, but I use a little bit, and it's like kind of screwing with me. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can um make that look like a natural connection. Yeah, I'd say that looks um natural. What I want to do for this area, I don't know. Because I don't want it to be another garage area. That's like the entire reason why we like removed the second part of the garage. But then what to do with it instead is where I'm struggling. I do think that those are like, you can tell if you look, but if you don't, I think it's pretty good connection points. Okay. Um, there's not really anything outside the. Oh my gosh, I could have like a mini garden. This is gonna be like a barn house. Chicken coop. Guys, I forgot that I can have like a chicken coop. How I'm going to have a chicken coop, I have no idea, but I can, and that's the important thing. Logistics are always for later. The important thing is that like I can. Okay. Another thing that I was going to ask is, do we think? Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay. Do we think that needs a window? Because we could just add a simple window off to the side, even, or we could be basic, have a center window. Um, because it looks kind of empty, but then everywhere else has a window. So I'm partially leaning against it at the same time. I get rid of that. I don't know. Okay. I think I'll keep it without a window. Yeah. Okay, guys. Just a reminder to hydrate or you will dehydrate. We got water and now we're hydrated and we're good to go. So, how many do I have? Ooh, I still got a decent amount. Wait, how did I not realize that I guess I deleted a lot of stuff. I was gonna say, how did I not realize I was that close? So what I was thinking, honestly, is we could fill this area with the slip and slide. That was my idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a small, skinny idea. It's a small, skinny area to fill it with the slip and slide, and that even doesn't really fill it. Okay. Um, I don't know. Truthfully, I have no idea. I don't want to decorate with summer in mind because during winter we're not gonna have a slip and slide out. During winter we're not gonna have this mini pool here. Like it's I don't know. I could add here. Let me see. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold up. Let me grab the table somehow if I can find it. Ah, okay. I could always move this here. Have like a little dining area. That doesn't look terrible. Looks very fancy though. My goodness. Yeah, that looks more barn. So we could have that. And then during winter, I don't know. I don't know, guys. What is your ideas? We're gonna look in the garden section. We could always just have like I don't know. Let me let me try something with this. I could have the 3, the 2, and then so I'm gonna have the 1, 3, 2. I like that. I could even have this one be a corner one. Or I can make the other side a 2. No, I think the other side would probably look better as a 1 as well. And then we could just have another 2. And then this could be like a little farming area. I think all of this could probably just be white. Um, to play it safe. Let's see how this looks. Okay, how does that look? I like that. I really like that. I think that's nice. And then what else is there in the garden section? I've never really looked. This is cute. I don't think I would have it here, but it's cute. A water that would actually hmm. It would be kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. But I like the idea. I'll keep it in mind. Um we could have this. If I can resize this, I'm gonna okay, I can. That's good. Okay. Now that I know I can, let me enter this. So that's entered that way, and then how yes. Yes. Okay. I like that. Okay. Um I think that we could have it green as like a tribute to what the house could have been. I think the green would look good with the red. And like Christmas aside, I think green looks good with red. And it makes it look summery as well. Maybe not this texture though. Not plaid. Hmm. Maybe I don't know. Ooh, what I could do is make it look like bamboo, sort of. Hmm. I don't hate that. Um, don't like the just random pillar though. So thin. feel like Ozempic is jealous of how thin this thing is. My goodness. Any ways that I could think of that? No, of course not. Crazy. That would be too convenient. Uh-oh, nope. Oh, okay, okay. There. I don't think we need, oh my gosh, can we not? I think I might want to have this out a little bit so that you can see, um, the other pillars. I think I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Rather than this where it looks like it's just hanging from the house. Oh, I don't know. They both look fine. Ba, 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 ba. I think, hmm, yeah, okay. I think I'll just stick with the original one where it's, oh my gosh, my words, where are they? Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, sorry. I was focusing on getting that light correct, those string lights, and I think that they do look nice. I want to add some underneath though, but for me to do that, I am just going to um, place new ones because trying to finagle it to make it look natural is just going to be too much of a hassle. So I'm going to place one from there to there. There could be one from there to that pillar. Pillar could, I don't know, connect over there. Okay. I could have that also connecting over there. It's not like it needs to be super complex. It just needs to be there. It just doesn't even need to be there. You know, it's just cute. It looks nice. Look at that. 10 out of 10. It looks great. Okay. Now we could add some more planting things. This area, I don't think it has ever been touched. So I'm just, I'll leave it. I will leave it. And then, okay, there's a festive lawn elf because why not? I guess. And then if we check out the garden area, let's pick some stuff out from the garden. Um, I've never really built a greenhouse before, so planter. What would be a good planter? A rustic planter box. That would be. Oh, what was that? A rustic planter box would be good. Wish I had a bigger rustic planter box though. Or like a taller one. I don't know. Okay. We could grow some things there. Boom, bam, pow. I'm wondering, can I put them against the wall? Okay. They don't click to the wall, which I was hoping they would, but they don't, and that's okay. So we're just gonna have to do it ourselves. Let's connect those, connect that, and then bring this one back as well. Ta-da! Okay. So, what else is in the, yeah, okay, let's add more planters, and I think I want a large planter. Large ordinary. Yes, this is what I want. I want something big. Maybe like two big slots right here. Right next to it, but like it has the room to grow. Um Wooden, and then long wooden. So oh, okay, so this one's the wall one. I do want to have some wall planters. I think two's fine. Um Probably wooden. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, ooh, wait, this is the same design as, it's the same design as the garage door. So we could just match that. Oh, I don't know what texture that garage door is. Wooden, maybe? I need to check. Okay. Wood. Yes, okay. So it's super complex. Wood. Oh, it already is wood. Okay, so that's just on me. And then now, if I'm correct. Hold on, let me. Oh. Okay. Now it matches our. Why am I at night? It matches our garage door. Yay. That looks nice. Okay. Now I could do the same for the shelves. Do we want to? Let's see how that looks. Um, I don't hate that. I don't think that looks bad. I think that there's going to be so much of the one color, so I think that adding variety with that other color as well isn't bad. Hmm. What do you guys think? White or wooden? Honestly, I think I'm leaning towards wooden. So yeah. And then I will just, you know what? No, I want to upgrade to the new power box because we got a new power box super long ago. I just still have to upgrade. It's been rough, guys. Okay. Now it is officially time to upgrade into the new power box. And look at how fancy that is. Wow. So extremely fancy. I do want to set like a certain color for everything around the house. So like I don't know, the metal will be this color. I feel like the metal's black, but you know it's okay. The wood will be like this color, and those were the accents. Like I want it to be coherent around the house. That's what I didn't like about the old design is that outside everything was I don't have anything left from the outside. Everything was gray. All the wood from the outside was this color, this like gray. And then all the wood inside. Oh yeah, this was all the wood outside. This was all the wood inside. And It's just I didn't like that contrast. I mean, they didn't look terrible together, but like I wanted them to be the same. Um, so that was definitely something that I was like, um, what else can we add? What is this large? Okay, so this is that. I would. Should I add another one there? I could, because that space is very empty. I do want to add some more details as well. Let me. I could add a circular one here. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea for just right there. Oh, if I remove that. And again, maybe not. Kind of blocks like that entire thing and it looks kind of random. Okay. I think I like the white the most because the wood just blends in with the dirt and the concrete just blends in with the floor. So the white's a good contrast for this. I think I am going to remove that though. Okay, yeah. I'm going to fill this up with a bunch of different decorations. This could be seeds. Um, we'd have one that like only holds tools, so like this shelf could have a couple. Um, Shovels just laying there. We could add a rake. Add another rake over there. Add some pliers up on the wall. And this isn't like a shed. This is only for gardening. So I'm only going to add gardening tools. Um, I think over here I might add something more like I really like this gazebo. I've wanted an excuse to use that gazebo, I'm not gonna lie. And now is not the time. But I don't know. I'm feeling like it should be something more of like a indoor plant thing, if that makes any sense. I probably did a terrible job of describing that, but something like smaller. Um, yeah, like something like that. And by something like that, I mean this is what we're going to use. Going back to I think that we should have probably two of the watering cans, you know, a rusted one and then a new one. I'll add the new one up there. I can add a rusted one down over here. Or actually, I could add one down in that corner and then add that one there. Remove. I think we could make that just regular metal. Not that color though. I'm really liking these green accents, I'm not gonna lie. I think the green and red looks amazing. Source core. No. What did I use? Maintenance? I don't think it was maintenance. But I am gonna look in maintenance because I feel like that would have maybe some gardening stuff, but it doesn't seem to. Uh, clutter? Oh, miscellaneous. That's what it was. I was gonna say, what in the world was it? A bucket, um, which could be used for bucket things. I don't garden, but bucket seems like a gardening thing. Um, binoculars are less gardening, but they look cute, and I feel like they fit the vibe of gardening. Another bucket, obviously. I like the idea of having storage containers, but probably not in this area. Ooh, I think. Can I read? Oh, I can. I was really hoping I'd be able to. Okay. I'm wondering, can I? Hmm. Yes, this is literally exactly what I was wanting. And then, like, put that up there, except have them all be different sizes. Like, they get slightly smaller as they go up. I feel like that's a drastic change. Probably less drastic than this. Yeah, because that is a big change going up. Okay, there we go. And then we can color that the wood. And the middle one can be the the accent color. Yeah. Here we go. And now that is just lifted up more. I like that. It's just like a little extra detail. Um, I think we could check out clutter. Let's check out clutter. I don't really know what I'm looking for in specific. Just kind of, I'll add it. I feel like it's sort of a stretch, but like I'll add it. Um, I think that we could even find more stuff in the garden. Maybe like mini pots we could put up on the shelf. Either filled or empty. Both, even. I think both could be nice. I could have another hose spout over there. Maybe a wagon. I could probably like hide the not like hide it, but like we oh my gosh, wheel barrel. There we go. Finally got that out. Okay. I think that could go. Honestly, I think that could go on like probably the one shelf. I don't want that up. Like that's the only place that it could go. So this will go just kind of on the corner, I guess. Another thing I wanted to add was the beehives. I think I could add them over here. Um, I think 1.5 blocks seems like a good space in between them. Obviously, we will have that food gone. What else is in the garden? Pot. Let me find more pots and then just sort of fill the shelves with all the different sizes of pot and shapes. Like this bowl pot. Or this round pot. I don't know. I just like the different sized pots, empty and full. I think it'll look cool. Okay. Um, Plastic barrel. I don't think I would need that in gardening. However, I am gonna put some seeds on that. A little extra detailing as well. We could add a garden gnome. I think we need to. It wouldn't be right if we didn't. Can we change the scale? Oh, we can. I want to make a little one. Like a little Roblox guy, and he can be chilling up there. He looks like ooh, ooh. Actually, that gives me an idea because he looks like he is holding the YouTube logo. So we are going to take advantage of that and make him hold the YouTube logo. Okay. Now we just need to make it like lined up properly. logo, I feel like would be like that. And then, oh, it's too big. Although I do think that we can just make you know, it's not gonna do any harm. Plus, it's my statue. I can do what I want. Okay, this only works if everyone agrees not to look at the back. And if you do, look at that. Once you agree to not look at the back, it looks amazing. I really like that. That's really cute. Hold on. Now I gotta see. Can I make this look like, oh, look at that, guys. That is a cool like mini statue. That is cool. I'm gonna keep it a plant guy out here, but I think I want to like plant them throughout the house. Maybe even throughout the HQ. Ooh, I like that idea. These are good ideas, guys. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? It has been 57 minutes. It's been almost an hour. What is the household category? Oh, that, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Plumbing. I don't know what I would use. Um, I don't know what I would use from plumbing out here. Maybe storage. Yeah, I could use some of these storage items as decoration, like these boxes. What happened to my? Yeah, I don't think I would have ever noticed that. Did I move that? Did someone like join my world while I was, or join my neighborhood? Oh my gosh, I've been playing Minecraft a lot, which you guys should also watch. The my Minecraft content is just as fun as my Roblox content. I think a lot of the storage is going to be for inside. So it's going to be limited of the stuff that we can use. I don't think we're going to be able to use much. Yeah. One thing I do think would be cool though is somehow incorporate this ice cream. And I already know how I want to do it. I want to make it look okay. Black ice cream and black. No. You guys think we could like color match that? It looks like linen, but like darker linen. Boom. We color matched more or less. No. I when I do build the shed like over here, I think I want to add the ice cream cone in it. Like a little extra fun thing. I do not like the red pots. Like I like the shape. I don't like the color. We're gonna go ahead and color these up different colors and textures and whatever. I could look like. Wait, is that called terracotta? It's not. Where's terracotta? I feel like whatever I use, the sand red looks more like terracotta. There we go. There we go. It looks good. Okay. Now I do want to add a sprinkler or all of them because I do actually want to plant stuff here. And in order for me to do that, in order for me to actually be able to plant stuff here, there needs to be sprinklers. This is reset. It is not. I'm gonna have a smaller one over there, and then a bigger one covering this area. I think I could even move it further, like there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then what is that for? Okay. I think we might just have to like ignore that unless we like subtly move that out. It's not very subtle, to be honest. So yeah, I think it's just gonna have to get like ignored. Don't look at it. You can't see it. It's not there, guys. What are you talking about? Where? I'm just on the screen because I didn't see it. Because it's not there. I'm gonna have the moment in there, you know. Little throwback. Wait, oh, you could add the actual dance. I don't know. On two things, but I think a poetry is not that. Um, I know about other. Look at it like that's really small. But we do a big and orange. If it's possibly bigger. No idea how long my audio was not going through, but I hope it wasn't long. Um, Thank you all for watching. I'm going to end stream here. I hope you all have an amazing night. I hope you all have had an amazing stream. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it very much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.